Welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Man. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, share this with your friends and family on social media, and as always, subscribe. Today we are talking Michigan recruiting, as they have a huge weekend lined up for their first official visits of the season with some elite prospects, and Michigan's NIL just got a huge positive boost. We'll talk about that, and as always,
I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans, poor little girl them. And I'ma tell them where I'm at. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, the other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset.
Have you ever asked yourself, why am I paying so much for cell phone service? I'm sure you have. I know I have, and I have a solution for you in the form of Mint Mobile. Use the description in the video here. Check out Mint Mobile's plans. You can get unlimited service for as low as $15 a month. That is not a gimmick. Trust me. Stay angry. Let's get right to it. Michigan has had ample success on the field over the last few seasons. However, a lot of people have thought that hasn't necessarily translated to the recruiting side, even though Michigan has gotten some good recruits and also they develop better than just about anybody in the country. There are still those who think that Michigan should be recruiting at a higher level. Count myself as one of those people, right? That said, they did hold on to all of their key players this offseason, which is a positive thing for the Valiant. Obviously, the management group, the sports marketing agency arm of Michigan's collective. So that's a big, win for them to keep the talent that they had. But reaching out and getting talent, whether it be in the transfer portal or out of high school, is what most people are pointing to when they say Michigan is lacking in the recruiting space. That said, Michigan and the Valiant management group, along with Champion Circle is the collective, the Michigan collective, have partnered with a third-party agency, and the same third-party agency that has worked with the other state in Texas. And obviously both of those programs have recruited extremely well. And what this agency does is basically give more resources to be able to do things like source for outside marketing for would-be players or current players, right? This will help Michigan in so many ways. Obviously, Michigan just did some more hiring on the recruiting side, hiring more recruiting analysts, which is a positive thing as well. But this agency should help Michigan bolster their recruiting efforts by having a better plan laid out for recruits or for potential recruits and for current players in terms of making money off their name, image, and likeness. As more information becomes available, I will certainly update you. However, Chris Ballas of the Wolverines first reported this, and he said, quote, "There will be a relationship between Champion Circle and this agency similar to what they have at the other state in Texas. The objective is to continue to bring a ton of marketing deals for Michigan student athletes." He also went on to say there's going to be a retainer relationship between Valiant, Champion Circle, and this agency, similar to what we nearly contracted with them about a year and a half ago. We're going to use this retainer relationship to bring more marketing opportunities to Michigan student athletes. That's a quote from Wangler, the founder of Valiant Management Group. So as I said, as more information becomes available, I will certainly update you. Keep it locked to the channel. Moving on to some recruiting news, official visit news more specifically. Michigan is going to have some elite prospects visiting officially this weekend. Let's start on the defensive side of the ball, where Michigan will have Marco Jones, the edge rusher out of San Ramon High School in California, visiting. He first visited back in the spring. He and his family were very impressed with the Wolverines, obviously so much so that he scheduled an official visit. This is one that not a lot of people are talking about, but as you can see on the film, this guy is absolutely talented. He lines up at middle linebacker, outside linebacker, edge rusher, also plays some tight end for his high school. Very athletic, very big, very strong, and can move like a deer. So this would be a great get for Michigan if they're able to land him. They're obviously in competition with a bunch of other top programs like USC. So we'll keep you posted as more information becomes available on Marco Jones and Michigan. Moving along, Kainoa Winston. I hope I'm saying that correctly. He's a safety. He will be also officially visiting the Wolverines. He comes from Montgomery Village in Maryland, right here in the DMV area. 5'10", 184-pounder out of Gonzaga High School. Right now, it's thought that Michigan's chief competition for Winston is Penn State. Right now, they hold the lead for him according to the RPM on On3, their recruiting prediction machine. But Michigan is right in the thick of things. That said, it never is a great sign when you have the first official visit. That means you have a lot of work to do. So Michigan certainly has that to do with Kainoa Winston. It would be much better if they had the last official visit. But as long as they put their best foot forward, can knock it out of the park, who knows what can happen here. Then we move on to the offensive side, and we have two teammates visiting, both from Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is wide receiver Derek Meadows, 6'5", 200-pounder, absolute monster. This one, as I've read and have been told by some other people, is going to be an uphill battle. It looks like Notre Dame is in the lead for his services, but Michigan certainly has a chance. He's taking an official visit there, so that's a positive thing for the Wolverines. And if they can do a great job with this visit, who knows what can happen. I personally would like to see the Wolverines land someone like Derek Meadows. He is currently the 6th-rated wide receiver in all of the land, a 5-star prospect. This would be huge for Michigan. Maybe that NIL deal that they just signed with that third-party agency can go a long way in helping them land somebody like Derek Meadows. Speaking of Derek Meadows, his teammate, Mr. Utu, will also be on campus. Douglas Utu, also from Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas, a 4-star offensive line prospect who has been very high on the Wolverines, and according to On3's prediction machine, Michigan leads for his services. Whether or not that's still the case, some people are questioning, but as of right now, Michigan leads for the services of Douglas Utu. They were able to impress he and his family when they visited back in the spring. He is 6'3.5", 300 pounds, and an absolute monster in his own right, as you can see from his film. Let me know in the comment section which of these guys you think Michigan has the best chance with, which one you would like for Michigan to land the most. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Also, let me know what you think about Michigan's NIL efforts in partnering with this third-party agency. Let's talk about all of that in the comment section. Until next time, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. Son. I just don't get that all that mace and that lock and all that puff. I just don't get it, son,
Okay,
for real.
just calm
And how the